What's up guys, I'm Phoenix Master 1 and welcome back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and this time I'm going to be taking on the Bound Hero battle versus Cecilia and Lilina, and I'm only going to be using free-to-play units in this video. And firstly, I'm going to be beating the map on the Infernal difficulty, and then I'll show you guys how to complete all of the quests which have come with this Bound Hero battle in a single match to get all of the rewards. So this is going to be my team for the Infernal difficulty, and since this Bound Hero battle is known to be one of the hardest, if not the hardest Bound Hero battle yet, I do have to use a bit of skeletons, but it's really minimal and it's really hard to beat it with vanilla units. So I've given Wings of Mercy 1 to Mass Lucina from a 3-star Palla. You can even get that from 3-star Frederick. Those two units are very common. And then you need to give Spirit Speed 1 Sacred Seal to your Sully. And on your Ursula, you need to have Red Tomebreaker 1 from a 3-star Odin, and he's extremely common, so all of these skeletons I've used in this video is from very common units, 3-star units at that. You also need to give her Speed plus 1 Sacred Seal, and then I've got my Gunter. So that is going to be my team, and let's begin the Infernal map. Alright, so here we have got Cecilia and Lilina. So this Lance Flyer has got Swift Sparrow, Obstruct, Drive Attack, and Iceberg. He also has Sapphire Lance. And Lilina has got Red Tomebreaker, and Cecilia has got Hone Attack, and that's pretty much it. All of the other things are from her base kit except for Blazing Wind. And this Lance Cavalier has got Death Blow, Pass, Brave Lance, and Savage Blow. This guy has got Green Tomebreaker and Wolf Tome. This archer is the main problem. He's very strong with Brave Bow and Death Blow. He also has Sword Breaker. So let's put our units like this, and let's begin. So,
let's go.
Hunter's Hone Cavalry is going to be very useful for Ursula.
Yes. Let's go. Done.
And we can just wait here, have Ursula get the Hone Cavalry buff, and you need to have Speed plus 1 Sacred Seal here. Otherwise, as I will show you guys, after taking out this Lance Cavalier, this Lance Flyer will actually break this wall, and then Cecilia will come down and kill Ursula. So you need to have Speed plus 1 Sacred Seal, and only then they're going to be going on this direction. I think that even if you have got a 5-star Ursula, I think that would do.
Let's go.
So let's put Gunter here. And I've got Red Tomebreaker on Ursula so that she can do more chip damage to this Red Mage, to the point where Wings of Mercy Lucina can just take out this Red Mage, as you guys will see. So this Red Mage is going to be attacking Ursula for 30 damage. Thankfully, Ursula has got pretty good res, so she's able to take this effective hit. And this Lance Flyer, Lilina and Cecilia will be moving this direction. So now we can just put Ursula here, and here I can make the use of Wings of Mercy and teleport with Lucina and just kill this Red Mage. The chip damage from Red Tomebreaker's second hit is really necessary for this. I guess you can even use Quick Riposte if you want to, but Quick Riposte is just much more valuable actually. So let's put Gunter here, and Spirit Speed Sacred Seal is going to be useful here because Cecilia has got 28 speed and Gunter has got 22. So Cecilia will be able to double Gunter and just kill him. So that's why Spirit Speed is going to be giving Gunter 2 more speed points so that Cecilia cannot double Gunter. And Gunter will be able to live at least 1 hit. If you do not have a Gunter, then you can just use any kind of Lance or Axe Cavalier who has got bad res and who does not get KO'd by Cecilia. You can even use Hone Cavalry 4-star Frederick if you want to. And if you do not have Lucina, then you can just use any kind of infantry sword unit who has got a similar stat line to Lucina and slap Wings of Mercy on that red unit. I tried this with Wings of Mercy Black Knight, and Black Knight is also a free-to-play unit. He has Wings of Mercy by default, but the thing is that Black Knight has got so much defense that this bow fighter does not pursue him. He instead goes this direction to kill Sully or Gunter. So Lucina actually does not have as much defense as Black Knight, so she's going to be baiting out this archer over here, and this is what we want. And now, once again, I can use Wings of Mercy and kill the Cecilia. I thought Black Knight would work, but of course, Black Knight's immense bulk is gonna be not enough to bait out this archer, so that's why you need to use some kind of average defense red infantry unit. I even tried it with Wings of Mercy Arden, but Arden also has incredible amount of defense. So let's take out Lilina with Sully. There we go, and we can just put Ursula here. You could also use Kain, who has got Wings of Mercy. A 4-star Kain would work, and you will not even need Red Tomebreaker on Ursula, because the only reason why we have Red Tomebreaker is to get chip damage on that red mage. And Kain has got Brave Sword Plus, so he'll be just able to destroy that red mage, and you could do that with him. But Kain is not really a very easy unit to get, because he's in red pool, and there are a lot of units there. He only appears as a 4-star unit, and a lot of people just use him for his Wings of Mercy on their dancers. Alright, so now Gunter can just take out this Lance Flyer. He's got his Iceberg ready. And the old man is gonna take out that guy, and then we can just use drawback and put Lucina here and put Ursula over here so that she does not die. Alright, and now what we can do is do some chip damage to this bow fighter with Gunter. Then use drawback on him, and then Lucina can do some more chip damage to the point where Ursula can just use her AoE special to kill this bow fighter. So let's do that. And that's going to be the end of this bow fighter. So that's how you can complete the Infernal difficulty map. Like I said, if you do not have Gunter, you could just use any kind of lance or Axe Cavalier. Axe Cavalier will do, actually. Axe Cavalier is better so that you can take on that Lance Flyer. And a 4-star Frederick with Hone Cavalry will also work. And if you do not have Mass Lucina, then you can just use any kind of red infantry unit who has got same stat line as her and who can do as much damage to that red mage as her. And you can even use Kain if you want to. Wings of Mercy, 4-star Kain. So that was the Infernal difficulty, and now we are going to be completing the 4 quests which have come with this Bounty Rare battle. So unfortunately, I've got 5-star Alfonse and Shareena, but I have put skills which they have at 4-star rarity. I've also equipped their 4-star weapon instead of their legendary weapons, and this can also be done with a 4-star Alfonse and Shareena. And once again, you need to have Ursula. Red Tomebreaker is not really that needed, but speed +1 is required to double Cecilia. And then we have got Arthur. You can even use any kind of axe unit with Lancebreaker. You just need to have a green unit to kill that Lance Flyer, and that's pretty much it. So let's do this
Here I go.
on Lunatic mode, and let's complete that and get 4 orbs. Alright, so let's put Ursula here.
As you wish. Let's go. Shall we?
And let's end our turn. Alright, so on this map we do not have that red mage. That red mage is an extra enemy on the Infernal map. So Ursula is not able to take out this Lance Cavalier without the help of Shareena's rally attack. So we need to do that. And then attack this Lance Cavalier. And just end our turn because this Lance Flyer is going to be breaking this wall. And now we do not want this bow fighter to go here because he's extremely strong with his Brave Bow and Death Blow. So we want to bait him into going in this direction. So that's why we're going to be putting Ursula there. And we can just pull back Alfonse and put Shareena here. Alright. And now we can just take out this Lance Flyer with Arthur. We can just use any kind of green unit with Lancebreaker, which does not get doubled by Cecilia. And we can put Alfonse here, and Shareena over here, and Ursula here. So Cecilia is going to be attacking, actually first, Lilina is going to be attacking Alfonse. The 4-star Alfonse will be able to survive this actually. And yeah, Cecilia is going to be attacking Arthur. The AI is not really smart enough to move the units into a way so that they can attack Arthur with Lilina, because Cecilia is stuck here. So Lilina just comes forward to attack Alfonse because she will not be able to do too much to Shareena because of Weapon Strangle advantage, and she does the most damage to Alfonse. So that's why she moves ahead and attacks Alfonse.
As you wish.
And here we can attack Cecilia. Because of speed +1 Secret Seal, Ursula is able to double Cecilia. and weaken Cecilia enough so that Alfonse can just take her out. And Arthur can just get some chip damage on Lilina. It's not really required, but we can just get that. And Shareena can take out Lilina. So you need to take out Lilina with Shareena to complete the quest. And you need to take out Cecilia with Alfonse. So Cecilia is going to go down by the hands of Alfonse, and we completed all of the quests here. We just need to take out this bow fighter. Not really a big deal. We can just move Shareena here and Ursula here. Just wait for this archer. He's actually pretty strong. And let's double him with Shareena. Even a 4-star Shareena will be able to double this archer.
Yes.
And then we can use the AoE special from Ursula to just take him out. So Ursula does a lot in the in-game content for Grand Tier battles and Bound Tier battles because of her Wolf Tome and because of her mobility. So we got 1 orb, 2, 3, 4. And with that we completed all 4 quests in a single match. So this way you can save some stamina. You can also find Cecilia and Lilina at level 40 in the hard mode chain challenge for chapter 3 and 4, but this is way more easy and takes less stamina. So if you guys enjoyed, then please be sure to leave a like, and if you have any kind of trouble, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll try my best to help, and let me know your strategy for the Infernal difficulty in the comment section down below, because many times people do look for help in the comments, and if they see that you've got the same units as them, then they can also apply the same strategy as you. And do not forget to subscribe for more Fire Emblem Heroes content, and with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.